One important point about practicality applies to design, simulation, and the building of circuits, and this involves the concept of modularity of the system. As we have seen in other videos, electronic systems are made from standard building blocks, for example, amplifiers, oscillators, and filters. When we build or simulate systems, we almost never attempt to tackle the system as a whole. Rather, it is much easier to build and test each block separately before trying to connect them together. In this way, should a bug in the system occur, we know which block it's in straight away. We can also make sure, while we're doing the testing, that the output signal from one stage is compatible with the input requirements of the next stage in line. It's useful to apply this approach of divide and conquer to an even lower level within the circuit design. For example, within the individual building blocks or the circuits themselves, we can check that all the individual resistors have the correct voltages across them, and that the bias and power supply circuits are all working correctly before we plug in the active component, for example a transistor. Finally, the same philosophy also applies to testing. Isolate each circuit block individually, for example by supplying them with a suitable test signal from an oscillator, and check their function. This tells us whether each block is working or not, and makes it easy to pinpoint a fault within the system as a whole.